What if I told you that over 2,600 years ago, there was a library so advanced it preserved human knowledge for thousands of years? Stories of kings and gods, records of eclipses and omens, ancient knowledge that should have been lost forever. This is the story of the world's oldest library, hidden in the heart of Assyria, the powerful empire of Mesopotamia. An empire so powerful that its enemies trembled at the mere mention of its name. But why would an empire famous for war and conquest, an empire with giant winged guardians, and armies that conquered nearly the entire known world, dedicate itself to preserving knowledge? Who created this vast collection? And what secrets remained unread for thousands of years? Assyria was one of the greatest empires of the ancient world. But they were not just warriors. Behind the terrifying armies of Assyria were scientists, engineers, artists, librarians, and scholars who helped preserve humanity's earliest knowledge. King Ashurbanipal, the last great king of Assyria, built a library unlike any the world had ever seen. Inside his palace in Nineveh, thousands of clay tablets were carefully stored on shelves. A treasure trove of human knowledge. The library contains stories, myths, medical texts, astronomy, history, grammar, laws, and even letters from other kings. For centuries, the library was lost. Until 1840. Archaeologists made a discovery that stunned the world. Deep within the ruins of Nineveh, the capital of mighty Assyria, they uncovered what many call the world's oldest library ever found. Broken stones, collapsed walls, fragments of a civilization that had vanished more than 2,000 years ago. At first glance, it looked like nothing more than the ruins of a forgotten city. But hidden beneath the dust was a discovery that would change our understanding of the ancient world forever. For centuries, many people believed Nineveh existed only in ancient texts and legends. Its exact location had been forgotten. But as excavations continued, they uncovered the remains of massive palaces, towering walls, and giant winged statues known as lamassu. Then came an even more astonishing discovery. Scattered across the floors of a ruined palace were thousands of small clay tablets. At first, they appeared to be little more than pieces of broken pottery. Many were cracked. Others had been shattered into dozens of fragments, yet every piece was covered with strange wedge-shaped markings. This writing system was known as cuneiform, one of the earliest forms of writing ever created.
The archaeologists soon realized they had stumbled upon something extraordinary. The tablets had once belonged to the royal library of King Ashurbanipal. More and more tablets emerged from the ruins. Hundreds became thousands. Thousands became tens of thousands. Some were stacked in rooms like books on shelves. Others lay scattered where they had fallen during the destruction of Nineveh in 612 BC. Ironically, the very event that destroyed the city may have helped preserve its knowledge. When the palace burned, the intense heat baked many of the clay tablets, hardening them like pottery. Instead of disintegrating over time, they survived for more than 26 centuries beneath the earth. As scholars began translating the tablets, they uncovered an incredible treasure trove of ancient knowledge. There were myths and legends, medical texts, astronomical observations, religious rituals. And among the discoveries was the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest surviving works of literature, one of the oldest stories ever written. For the first time, historians could hear the voices of people who had lived nearly 3,000 years earlier. Kings spoke through royal inscriptions. Scribes shared their knowledge. Priests recorded their beliefs. An entire civilization came back to life through clay. Thanks to this library, we understand the ancient world. Their science, beliefs, culture, and language. This ancient library changed the course of history, preserving knowledge that would have been lost forever. The world's oldest library reminds us that knowledge is humanity's greatest treasure.